So basically we're heading off to Penny Fan now. As you can see, we've got quite a dense forest, so very easy to get disorientated and lost. So every 100 metres you're just going to take a compass bearing, and with that should be able to get out of here and up to Penny Fan by the end of the night. We were basically staying in this part. This goes quite further along, and now we're just going up here, which I believe is Fan Lila. Get our bearings, so we can see Penny Fan. Yeah, up there. This is my cameraman Ryan. Squaring away his kit. And yeah, we're going to hopefully get to Penny Fan by nightfall. So we're walking for a few hours now. We're going up our second mountain, which is Fan Drigar. Just come down from that, and as you can imagine, I'm getting a bit fatigued. We just come up some heath here. This time of year, the leaves are a bit brown, but we're looking for these little flowers. These are fine to eat just like that. They contain small traces of carbohydrates. We're just going to take a few of these, get a bit of carbs in us, and continue up the mountain. Alright, so we're on our second mountain, Fan Fawr. As you can imagine, we're doing two mountains, and the trip we had yesterday, climbing the waterfalls, over the terrain, through the rivers, it really does take your toll when you're carrying 30 to 40 kilos of kit. There's little things that you can do that can help. A lot of people, especially in the military, think it's a pussy thing. Have your waist strap done up. Do it up, have it on tight, just above the hips. It takes up a lot of that pressure on the shoulders, and that can really help you out in the world. You know, if you're not a pussy, by doing what you can to help yourself achieve your goals. And when going uphill, you want to avoid taking these really long strides. That's really going to make a lot of pressure on the muscles. Just get a momentum going, short little steps, and that should help with any muscle fatigue you might get. So we're just walking along. I've come across a lot of these animal bones. You can see it like there, must be its ribs. And out there, looks like it's probably its spine. And let's see what's left of the animal. Over here. Quite clearly it's been dead for a long time. Looks like it used to be a sheep. And there's no way any of that is going to be edible or usable. If you want to know what a sheep's skull looks like, there you go. That is just completely, utterly shit. Funnily enough, it's got these bugs in it, wood lice, and these are actually edible.
Bugs contain over 80% protein and pound for pound are much more better than beef.
When we first started setting out, we started off over there. I don't know if you can see it, there's like a little mountain background with a little single fan in front of it. That's where we started off, that's where the cars parked. We walked up along, and just on the other side of this mountain is the forest, which you can't see from this position. But now we're going to be heading up there towards that mountain, which is Penny Fan. As you can see, it's quite some distance, and we only have about 2.5 hours light left. And I'll show you how you can establish how much light you've got left. There's a lot of cloud, but I've just checked when it was a bit more broken up. Is you extend your hand and have the sun on the top of the hand, and each hand is about an hour. Each thing is 15 to 20 minutes. You have to establish which one it is yourself. You then do the hand, bring it down, two and a half hands, that's 2.5 hours of light. So we're going to really have to trek it to make it up to the top of the mountain. If not, we may have to find another camp at the base of it and hit it in the next day. Right. So we've just been walking along, We've just found what looks like a walking pool or skiing pool, but that's something that we can use. It's my cameraman that found it, Ryan, and that's something that we can definitely use tonight when we're trying to get our shelter up. Right, so just taking my first rest now. We're about a quarter of the way up. These two mountains in the distance, I think the one on the right is the one first one we've done. This is the second. We came down up there, came down the steep bit, come along there, all the way down, up to the trees, and we're coming up this path. A lot of people are giving us weird looks considering it's going to be dark in about half an hour. So they'll probably think we're a bit crazy. And you can't see the top, but it's in those clouds. Quite a bit of a misty cloud going on. So we're on the top of the ridge now, and the peak's just over there. We're down to the last of our water. Luckily we've just come across some snow. It's quite old, but we really don't have much of a choice. It'll be a bit dirty once we've got it, but once it's boiled, it's good to drink. So I'm just going to stick it in the tin, melt it up. The thing about snow is, you can't, when you melt it, it's only 1/3 of how much you put in. So if I fill this to the rim, it's only going to get about that much, so it will be a long process. Another thing you can do, if you haven't got anything to burn with, is get your water bottle, stick it in the water bottle, put the water bottle down your shirt, and your body heat will naturally melt the snow. But just remember, it's 1/3 to every bit of snow that you put in. Looks like we're nearing the top. Actually here now. So, now you're running what this is. It's going to give you a little show. If any of you have been up Penny Fan, this is what we got here to my channel. See. Basically, we're on the top of Penny Fan, massive snow, and it's got our bath shoulder, just a shelter. We're going to try and ride it out in here till the morning. Hopefully the weather will improve. That walking pool that we got stuffed in, it's all out there. You know, we've got about 30-40 mph winds at the moment, so it's going to be quite epic. Okay, so we're in our shelter. This is Ryan.
Fucking hell.
It's very, very compact.
This is not in my contract.
But I'm really just trying to stay warm. But it's definitely made a difference. You can feel the difference in all seriousness, you know. But out there, I'll give you an example of what it's like. Wait, where is it? Wait, where am I? The other cameraman, what's going on? Oh, there I am. Yeah, so basically we stuck a load of pegs on either side of it, found a nice little dip in the ground, and added some rocks on top of it. And what I've done is I've added the walking pool that we found just there. And that's making a nice little arch up, so we've got some room. But it's definitely gonna be a cold, windy night. I doubt we're gonna get any sleep. And use the rocks. Looks like my cameraman's awake now. Bit nippy. This is where we made camp. Had a little dip. As you can see, basically got pegs around the top of them, then all over the canvas. And the corners. outside some bunchy, some Bergen. Used our Bergen as a door. The wind was coming from this way, and that was basically what we've been sleeping in. So, the storm passed, got about an hour's sleep max, but alright. We're just heading to the top of Penny Fan now, and as you can see, we've got the flag sorted. Can't actually fold it down, it's frozen solid. Doesn't matter, we'll go up there, so we're going to see on top of Penny Fan. So we made our camp from there, and now we're up here on Penny Fan. Now we're going to plant the flag. I'm Danny H from Survival Elements, and today I'm taking on Penny Fan.